we are in this mall called Estancia Alba, where they serve Spanish food. Delicious place to go to if they also have live music. It's quite nice and intimate as well, and a table with a view. I want to know what it's like having a condo in the Philippines. I think this place is probably less than 20 square meters. Getting around Manila, we use an app called Waze, and it's basically like a Google Maps, but my dad prefers it better. And you'll see here another Grab delivery man. Over here is a very strange castle-looking like structure. It's Chocolate Lovers, and it's a place where you can go for baking school. It's just amusing because it's been there since I was young. And here we are on the famous EDSA that always used to get so traffic. Something to note in Philippine history, there's an ad here saying 36 years ago People Power Revolution happened, which was when the Philippines was almost under martial law. Ironically enough, his son, Bongbong Marcos, is actually running for president. So it just seems like, I guess, some Filipinos forget the past. On a brighter note, we finally got to Capital Commons. This is located in Pasig, and as you can see, there's a lot of alfresco areas where you can chill out at the park. There's also a lot of dining areas if you don't fancy going inside the mall. Popular night scenes in Manila include BGC and places like Makati, but if you fancy just something else, this is another option for you, and it can get very busy. If you have with you a pet, you can definitely walk them here, and right before you enter the mall, they will take your temperature. You have to show your COVID vaccinations, and you also still need to wear your masks going around the mall as a requirement. My dog likes to bite people, so I prefer to keep him in a stroller. Hey, so today we are in this mall called Estancia, and of course I have my little poopy over there. And the reason why we like it here, as you can see, there's not that much people. Right now I believe we are on the 2nd floor, but to me this is like the 3rd floor. It's nice here, and to think that it's a weekend. You know, there's still a pandemic going on, and I quite like it that there's enough space to breathe. There's not that much people. However, if you do go down to the ground floor or the 1st floor, there are quite a lot of people. There's some restaurants there as well where you can dine. Right now we're checking out this place called Alba, where they serve Spanish food, and I do recommend it. It's quite a delicious place to go to if you're looking for a good buffet, and if you're going as a group, it's quite nice because they also have live music. What I love about this mall is that dogs are allowed, and of course, I'm pretty biased. I need to go to a place where dogs are allowed because it's just nice to have my therapy dog with me. We are living in a tropical country. The Philippines does get pretty warm sometimes, so a lot of our leisure or leisurely walks are in malls. And Scotty, one of the reasons why I like to keep this dog, my little poopy, is so cute, but inside his strollers, because he actually bites. He's bitten like more than 4 people already, which is not cool. I know a lot of people who prefer alfresco or the outdoors, myself included. So if you are in the area, this is in Ortigas area. I'll have to double check. Oh no, Capital Commons. I'll double check where that is. Yeah, there's a lot of restaurants that you can go to as well if you don't fancy malls like I do. So there's a lot of dining places where you can go to. There's a lot of restaurants, and definitely places that you can order beer, sangria, pizza, just anything. The Philippines is like a country of fusion in terms of cuisines, like anything and everything you can think of to eat. Obviously that's edible. Any nationality, it's definitely available here. Right now we're in Alba, and as you can see, there's a lot of tables. That is appropriate if you are coming here as a group, and it's quite nice and intimate as well. And if you do fancy a table with a view, which is right there, definitely you can go grab some of these tables. I'm not promoting it or anything, but it's just a place that we frequent if we are dining as a family or as a group. There's not that much traffic at the moment, and we are slow as a country to open up to the rest of the world. If you look closely, there's actually live music, which is always very Filipino. Check out the Spanish food. This is tarta de queso, which is, I guess, cheese tart. And this is tarta de Santa Teresa, which has egg yolk on top. Yum. And our favorite canonigo, which is made out of mostly egg white. So apparently, we've decided to eat at Alba. But I just wanted to share that living in Manila has been very interesting. For the past couple of years, I've been traveling around the Philippines and I definitely love the islands. There's so much wildlife, or marine wildlife here to be specific. But I wanted to share with you what it's like, particularly in Manila. There's traffic building up, especially now that the restrictions have lessened. It's easier for people now to go to malls. You just have to show your vaccination card to make sure you're double jabbed. And yeah, they'll let you in. You also scan a QR code and then yeah, I think it's for tracing, contact tracing as well. And that's it. You'll be able to enter the mall quite freely. I was also told before by my aunt that a lot of people like going to the malls to make pa-aircon or to get air conditioning because yeah, it is pretty warm outside. Aside from showing you what it's like this year, 2022, let me know if you're curious to see videos of what it's like outside Metro Manila as well, because there's just so much to see here. In the Philippines, there's 7,700 something islands. I should really know that. And I do plan to travel and feature more of nature. However, right now, since I'm in Manila, I'm just showing you what the city is like, how the streets are like, how the alfresco dining is like, and how indoor dining in malls are like. There's a sign saying that we still need to wear our mask at all times. We can only remove them once we start eating. And it's pretty nice here because they also allow pets inside as long as they're inside a stroller. And did I mention that there's also bottomless iced tea if that's what you like? It's very, very sweet. Our San Miguel beer is a very popular beer not just in the Philippines but in the rest of the world, and my parents love their cerveza negra.
Cerveza negra.
Is that your favorite?
Yes.
And of course, cerveza negra or cerveza negra, if I say it properly, means black beer. And while my mom is ordering food for us, we are given butter to go with our bread, of course, which is complimentary while we wait for our food to arrive. It's not very often that you see the staff bringing their dogs to work as well. And since I mentioned their iced tea is bottomless, here's my brother already on his second glass, I believe. Do you want to tell us what you ordered again? You look excited.
You know, it's artichoke with olive oil and hamon.
Yeah.
And sausages with and Spanish chorizo.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I was saying, Philippines was colonized by Spain for like 300 years. So hence our Spanish food is still very much alive and kicking in the Philippines.
I wonder if this is the real one.
And they make it now. I think it's nice to dip your bread now.
What is it nice for?
Dipping your bread the oil.
To dip. According to my mom, you need to soak up the oil with the bread. And I guess she's not afraid of her losing her waistline.
It's like we're in Spain.
Again, that?
It's like we're in Spain. It's so good. One more for the Kevin bite.
I hope you stick around with me on the next video because we are going to chow. Food trip na to. We're going to be eating a lot of Spanish food. I'm going to show you what it's like eating here in Alba. I'm telling you, the food is to die for. This is not a paid ad, but it's so delicious. See you. Bye.